All right. So, Craig, you just tossed the shelter or the bomb door up and jammed it. As you guys look across the field, you see what is essentially a SWAT van. And pretty much right as you throw it up, you see the back of the van open up and people begin to pour out of it. These people are dressed somewhat like the security guards, but unlike the security guards, they are wearing vests. They have full riot gear. They are much more equipped, would be the word that you would use. They all begin to take aim and, kneeling positions, some of them, as they look into the spa area that you guys are exiting out of.
I don't think this was the right door.
It's not an exit door?
Not right now. Can I close the door?
Give me athletics plus strength at a -2 penalty because you did jam it.
Okay.
Can I help close the door?
What is your strength stat?
If I have the new transmutation, 5.
All right, so add 5 to that roll.
All right.
As 4 leaps up to try and help you.
4 successes.
You're able to... You hear the gears grind as you yank it back down. You're not going to be able to open or close this door again. There's too much damage done to this door now.
Yeah, I didn't like this way anyway. Let's try somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps a tactical withdrawal, maybe to the front door where you parked, would be a better idea.
Oh yeah, then we don't have to walk all the way around. Which way are we going?
As you guys make your way back through the hotel wing, can I get everybody to give me a perception check real quick?
Oh no.
2 successes for Craig.
Okay. 4. Aoife, are you giving us a perception check?
Yes, one moment. My computer's going slow.
Do you need a brand new computer?
No. I hope not. I spent a lot on this. Okay. Oh no. There.
Right, as you guys... Let me go ahead and roll for Forsaken since there's some issues. That is... Wits plus Composure. Simple roll, normal. Wits are 2, Composure is 3, so that is a roll of 5. Forsaken doesn't hear anything. Everybody else, however, you hear a very small voice coming from one of the rooms. Help! Help me! Anybody? I'm really scared.
Oh, where's that coming from? I will help.
Oh, I want to help too.
Trap, isn't it?
It's coming from one of the hotel rooms. As you check the door, Craig, the door is, keycard locked. If you want to try to make another strength athletics check, go right ahead.
Sure. Let's see if my boot is a good key. 2 successes.
It's good enough as you kick down the door. As you look into the room, you see another one of those dog cages, essentially, Aoife, and there's this little girl. She can't be more than 5 years old in it. She's kind of huddling in the corner, frightened by the door being kicked down as well as whatever situation she's found herself in.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Craig,
Yes.
it looks like a tiny human. But we're all kind of exposed. I'm gonna go get her. And I'm gonna try to tell her to close her eyes so she doesn't get scared.
Out of curiosity, what's the roll to identify a supernatural creature?
There isn't really one.
Okay.
There are certain merits for like aura reading and stuff like that, but we don't have anything like
So
that.
that doesn't help me. Alright. Okay. The trap will be sprung.
Alright, so I go in slowly. Oh, hello?
Help, please. You haven't come around the corner yet, so you can see the dog cage thing, but you haven't seen the girl outside of like her legs yet. I do want to remind you, you do still have your transmutation charged, so you are still very much doll-like.
Right.
Now, I'm pretty sure your disfigurement's only flare when you're charging, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
I haven't flared any yet.
So you still just look like a person then, Craig.
Yeah. I'm going to peek around the corner.
There is, as stated, she probably doesn't look any older than 5 years old. She's got shoulder-length brown hair, brown eyes, fair complexion, and she's huddled in the corner. Her garments have seen better days. They're very dirty. Probably haven't been washed in at least 2 to 3 months. She seems relatively thin, not emaciated, but that could just be because there hasn't been enough time for that yet.
Hey, I'm here to help. I'm helping. But there's a lot of scary stuff out there. You might want to close your eyes. I'm gonna get you out, okay?
She nods quickly. Her eyes are already clenched shut. She's very clearly terrified and is sobbing.
It's okay, I got you. Whoa, who put you in here? And I try to open the cage.
It's the same type of cage that you were put into, so it's not too hard to get open.
Okay. So I open the cage. I carefully pick her up. Hesitantly.
Alright, she's not that heavy.
Alright, so I'm just gonna ask you to keep your eyes closed, okay? There's a lot of scary stuff right now, and you don't want to see it, okay?
She kind of nods, sobbing, and she clings onto your neck.
Okay, I run over.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it seems like outside of that, this room was mainly just used for holding this person.
Who puts a tiny human in a cage? Well, we'll figure that out later, I guess. We gotta go.
Oh, yes. We were going where again? Front door?
I think that's where Boar said that we should go.
Okay. We'll go back to where the front door is or near it.
As you guys make your first right-hand turn down the next hotel ring, you guys are going to go past the armory one last time. Or was there something that you wanted in the armory?
I'm gonna peek in and see if they've got like a box of the same caliber that I deal with.
Oh yeah, they have plenty of that actually.
Well, I'm gonna grab one. How much arguing do I have to do to carry multiple of these?
Multiple ammo boxes.
Are you just picking up like boxes, as in like retail boxes, or full clips and stuff?
I'm assuming it's an armory, so it's probably stored in like an ammo box.
Oh, okay, those.
That's my assumption. However, if I'm wrong, please let me know.
You could probably do 2 reliably. If you did anything more than 2, I would start imposing like movement penalties, etc., because they are, as you stated, in ammo boxes.
Luke Goblin time. I set one of the boxes aside, and then I just dump the rest out of the second one. And I'm going down into the cellar area, and I'm grabbing as much as I can carry that looks interesting.
Okay. We will, obviously, since you're not really taking full inventory of what you're grabbing.
I don't know what I'm start one corner, and I'm gonna grab stuff until the box is full, and then I'm leaving.
All right. It doesn't take you it takes you probably about 3 to 4 minutes to do that. You are hearing loud banging as they try to breach the door that you jammed, Craig.
Well, it's a good thing I jammed it.
Okay.
For what are you doing in there?
Securing supplies. We're good. Let's move.
Are you grabbing the one box on your way out?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah, I stated you could have 2, so. Alright. So you make another right-hand turn to begin your way out of the hotel wing. Luckily, it seems like most of the building is still on lockdown. So there's no like panicking people. And it seems like you have wiped out the entire security force outside of the ones that are now trying to breach the spa door. Matter of fact, give me a perception check real quick. As you come into the lobby.
None for Craig.
Aoife?
Is it just another perception?
Yes.
2 for me.
And for Forsaken. Alright, 4 and Aoife, you hear a relatively muffled explosion sound. 4, you can definitely tell they've used some sort of charge to breach the door.
Okay.
However, you guys are in the lobby, so they have some distance to cover to get to you. How are you guys thinking of getting through the blast door? If you remember, Craig, this was the very, very heavy one.
Oh, yes.
Nothing a little bit of elbow grease can't solve it.
Well, I lifted it once before a little bit, enough for Aoife to get it. Not Aoife. Who was it?
Banba.
Enough for Banba to get in, but I couldn't get in after her. Him. Sorry.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is the receptionist still there?
Not that you can tell, no.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to like the receptionist desk and see if there's like a button or something that unlocks the doors down. I doubt it, but he.
Unfortunately, no. You do find the button that he pressed to set the alarm, but probably anything to control a lockdown would be in the security wing.
Any windows nearby?
They are, but they also have blast doors down on them.
Just as heavy as the front door?
No, they are not quite as heavy.
Nope, there's our route out. I'm going for the window. I'm gonna try to pry it open.
I'll help.
As you can. All right, both of you give me. Craig, just give me a strength athletics check plus force 5. Strength. So add 5 dice to it.
Okay. 3 successes. Exceptional success.
Oh yes, because you are a
Titan.
You're able to not only lift this, but you're actually able to remove it to an extent. And once you remove it, you're able to make a quick work of the window behind it. And even the bracket pieces, the small wood pieces, because they're sectioned windows, you're even able to tear through those.
Windows open, you guys. I'm gonna jump out and help other people get out if they need it.
It doesn't take long for everybody to make it through the window. I'm assuming as soon as everybody's out, they're booking it towards the vehicle.
This way to the car. Yes.
That's the idea.
Which is still parked right out front.
Oh, that's right. I did park it out front, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
I don't know if I'm supposed to park there, but it's a good thing I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. In we go. And we drive.
Where are you guys driving to?
For now, just away.
Yeah, I might suggest not towards the manor.
We're not
Like-
going home yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
We don't know if they sent us yet. We
Where
don't
do you
wanna-
want to go? Oh, you got hurt bad. We could go back to the railroad place.
We're all kind of hurt really bad.
We also have a tiny human.
But why
Yeah.
was she in a cage?
I don't know. Why did they put me in a cage?
Why did you run in alone? There's a lot of questions we have to ask here.
Well, I
How-
could answer that one. I could answer why I ran in. I can't answer why I was put in a cage.
For now, just drive us to some subway line or something. Like, just get us away
Okay.
as far as you can.
Gonna drive to the previous spot.
Right. I believe I stated last time that only takes about an hour or two before you're back there. However, it is roughly evening now. So the place is filled with people, unlike last time, where you guys showed up in the middle of the night, so it was a lot quieter. There's a lot of people about. It would be hard to be able to get over the fence with this amount of people moving to and fro.
There's a lot of people here this time.
This is not the best time to do this. How much gas do we have?
Well, we've only been driving for, what, 3 hours?
3, 4 hours. Well, you guys didn't really fill up on gas from the
That's
zoo
true.
either. But I would say you're probably somewhere between a half and a quarter.
We still have some left.
Have we been followed? Like,
Give me a perception check, please. From what you can tell, no. At least that gigantic SWAT-style vehicle did not follow you.
Nonetheless paranoid. Okay.
Is there another spot like this nearby? We could drive along the tracks next to them till we find an empty one.
We can keep looking, but until it gets dark, I doubt we're gonna find one with no people.
We could go get gas.
And snacks.
And snacks.
I feel like we still look incredibly crippled, don't we?
Yes, you... Pretty much everybody but Aoife looks severely injured. Craig looks a little bit better than everybody else. And as a side note, Forsaken is kind of leaking, so to speak.
Leaking?
They mean by this.
But leaking is not good. That's radioactive.
I'm sorry, we could not hear you, Forsaken, but I'm pretty sure he was mentioning the radioactivity.
I heard that part, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he has taken aggravated damage, so he is leaking radioactive goop.
Okay. We don't have time here to heal. And I don't think stopping for gas is a good idea, so... They don't seem to be following us for some reason. That or I just didn't see it. We could go back home until it gets dark again, and then we go heal ourselves. But I don't know if that's the best idea.
Whatever you want to.
Does Forsaken have a good place to heal himself? Because he does it differently, right?
I don't know of any radioactivity.
Anywhere like a radio tower or a microwave. Probably good.
A microwave? We have a white microwave at home.
Oh. Okay, well, then I guess that means we're gonna go home then.
Alright, I would say at this, just since the gas thing was brought up, this probably puts you at just at a quarter of a tank once you arrive back at the manor.
Okay.
You guys pull in. The little girl is still sobbing and sniffling into your shoulder and neck, Aoife. She hasn't opened her eyes. Still.
I'll take her to my room. You guys fix yourself up, because you guys look scary even to me.
Craig looks down. I don't think I look too bad.
That
Is down my body, my leg that is probably, like I probably am actually now suffering from the leg tilt because the scene's ended.
Alright, yes, as soon as you go to step out of the car, your leg gives way. And you go down.
Ah, you fell. What happened?
My wound, don't think too much about it.
Do you need help?
Do I? don't know.
Your leg rack basically means your leg is broken, so,
Limp.
Walking isn't really going to be very doable.
Well, while you guys try to figure that out, I'm just gonna take her to my room for now. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna go over to 4 and I'm gonna pick him up like a baby and take him to his room.
Wait a second. So, okay. I'm trying to think of a way we can heal here, but I don't know if there is one. I don't know. The professor was he was a Promethean. You know, does he got like some lightning going, like rerouted his power? I don't know.
He does have a laboratory downstairs that might have extra generators, etc., that might be of use to you at this time. But you would probably burn out the generators to recover very much.
Probably.
Well, that's not gonna really help then, is it? How do you heal a leg rack?
You would heal the box of damage that you got it in.
Which would be one of the newer...
Pay attention.
It would have been one of the newer points of damage because you received that damage from kicking in the door after the combat. And by kicking in the door, I mean kicking the trap door. So it would be one of your more recent points of damage that you received. So you would only need to heal maybe 1 or 2 points.
Okay. It's probably worth it to try and fix my leg. Because I guess I can't walk at all, even though I'm.
Of course, you would have to direct Craig, since Craig is...
Still going to your room.
Yeah, Okay, I'm gonna... Craig, there's no electricity up there.
No?
We gotta do something else.
I thought I saw a battery up there.
Now, is it enough, actually? Hold on.
Yes, car batteries do have enough of a charge.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yes, bananas are actually one of the most radioactive pieces of fruit. They actually put out more radioactivity than the engine of a nuclear submarine.
That's how you get superpowers.
I love bananas.
Technically, they're radioactive. Yeah, everything's technically sort of radioactive. Like, there's radioactive isotopes in basically most elements, so...
Yeah, but they're more radioactive than most things.
Yeah.
There are bananas. There's also the jerry-rigged microwave that you have in your room that can run without its door on.
So microwave the banana?
Ooh, double.
Ooh.
On that note, however, Craig gets you up to your room 4.
Okay. I'm gonna retrieve the battery and I'm gonna try to... It's probably gonna burn out the battery, but oh well.
Alright. How much damage does a car battery do to somebody?
Not a lot, I don't think.
I mean, can't it kill a person?
I'm looking at the little table it gives for electricity. A 4 damage thing is a wall socket. A major would be like an electric fence at 6 damage. So somewhere between 4 and 6, I reckon.
Alright, then we'll do 5.
Okay.
Simplicity in itself.
Okay, so it's a 1-to-1 heal, right? I believe.
With your, you have the effective conductive.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not quite a 1-to-1, but normally it's a 1-to-1, right?
Yes. Or it's 1 point of bashing. You take 1 point of bashing damage, so you heal 1 point of bashing damage. Once you take 2, you can remove a point of lethal. Once you take 3, you can take off a point of aggravated. And you can hold on to it for a number of turns.
Okay, and you start from the rightmost box, correct? Okay, so I would heal 2. I would heal again. Okay, so it'd be 6 total with the efficient conductor. Okay, I'm still very wounded, but that's all right.
But your leg works now, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, his leg does work now. So he's able to stand up on his own.
You're all better, kind of. Well, you're not all better. But you can walk. Hooray! I'm gonna go check on whoever else is wounded.
Banba's fairly wounded. You're still pretty wounded.
I'm not so bad.
Forsaken's fairly wounded. The only two that seem to have made it out unscathed were Cullen and Aoife, but they were obviously in different situations. Speaking of Aoife, you've arrived at your room at this point. Your veil of humanity would be back up, so you do look like a regular person now.
Oh, good.
And your door is broken.
Yes, your door is busted.
So I sit her down on a chair that I have in my room. Okay, you could open your eyes now. You're safe.
She kind of nods and opens her eyes. Her eyes are very, very red from all the tears that she's been crying. She kind of looks around timidly. Where am I?
Oh, you're in my house. Or my father's house. But he's not here. But you're in a house. And you're not in a cage. Why were you in a cage?
I don't know. They poked and prodded at me a lot. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a picture and hands it to you.
Prodded. It's prodded. Oh, a picture. It's you.
It's a picture of her, and it looks to be two people that look very similar to her.
Is this your mom and dad?
She nods.
Okay. Well, we can help you find them. If you want, you could just rest for today, since it was a bit of a long day for everybody. Are you hungry?
She nods very enthusiastically.
Hey, how about for now you stay here? I need to check on my brothers and make sure they're okay. And I'll bring you back some snacks. My other brother, he has tea, and he says tea helps relax. And you're still a little shaky, so I'll bring some of that up, okay?
She kind of nods again.
I pet her head. Okay, I'll be back. You stay here, okay? Well, you can look around. I don't mind if you touch my stuff.
She kind of watches as you leave the room. Where's your first stop? The kitchen or to check on your brothers?
I go and check on Craig. Craig!
Yeah? I call
You-
from somewhere else in the house.
I follow said voice. Are you okay?
I'm mostly okay. I'm not okay, but I'm okay. Okay?
Okay. So, that was exciting stuff, I guess.
That was scary.
Nah.
I don't know about exciting. That was scary.
Not how I thought my plan would go. I had a plan, and that wasn't it. But I'm glad that you came back for me. I was scared. I don't know why they put me in a cage.
I don't know. I mean, they were weird people, I guess. I don't know why they put you in a cage. I don't know why they put the little girl in a cage. Maybe that's just how they do things. I don't know.
That's true. But I don't remember ever seeing that in any of my shows. They've never put people in cages. Well, I guess if you're a criminal, they put you in prison, which is kind of like a cage. But the cages aren't that small. It's weird. And now we have the little girl in our house. But she gave me a picture. I think maybe she was just lost.
So they put her in a cage? Did they think you were lost? Is that why they put you in a cage?
Maybe. I don't think so. The guard that put me in a cage, he said something funny or something weird.
What did he say?
I wasn't paying too much attention to him because I was scared. But I think he said something like, how did he say it? I don't know how exactly he said it, but he said something like, oh, maybe it's one of those things again. You know, the ones that they like. I didn't really understand too much of what he meant. And I was kind of worried because I was in a cage and he was looking at me funny. Animals get put on cages, but not people.
We're not animals.
No, but we're not. Well, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Well, whatever or whoever they are, that's not right. They shouldn't be putting people in cages. How's 4?
He can walk now, which is good. We still will probably go back out later at night when there's less people to the railroad tracks to do the rest. But for now, we're okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go get food for the tiny human. It looks like she might be hungry.
What's her name?
Oh, I didn't get her name, which is not good because that means she's still a stranger. And Father said not to talk to strangers. But I'm gonna go ahead and give her some food and then I'll ask for her name.
Okay.
And I run to the kitchen.
You're able to find a few things. Your kitchen is actually fairly sparse. Prometheans and most of your Prometheans in general don't eat a lot, and most of your brothers have learned how to eat things that people don't normally eat and be able to live off of it. So it is pretty sparse.
Banba's always snacking on stuff, though. I guess there's some bananas. I know humans need water. And I I guess for now, just a banana and water, and if we go out, maybe we can stop by a store or something and get her more food. Maybe she's not that hungry. And I grab the banana, a cup of water, and I head back.
All right. As you return upstairs and give her the banana, she tears the banana open and eats it probably within the first 20 seconds that you've given it to her.
Oh wow, you're hungry?
She nods. I haven't eaten anything in probably a day or 2.
Aoife's trying to understand what it would be like to not eat for a day or 2.
And she drinks the water a little bit more slowly. It seems like they may have been providing her regular water.
What's your name?
Ira?
Ira. Oh, well, it's kind of like mine. My name's Aoife.
Hi, Eva.
Yay, so we're not strangers anymore because now we know each other's names. Yeah, you're a stranger in the house.
She's like, you're a stranger.
I'm not a stranger because this is my house. And strangers don't live in their houses. Strangers live outside of their houses. I found you outside, so you were a stranger because you were in my house.
She chuckles a little bit.
I wasn't trying to be funny, but okay. I say that in my mind. Well, we might go out in a bit. Maybe we can try to find your mom and dad and maybe get you some more food. We don't have a lot in the house right now.
She nods once again pretty emphatically.
Okay. So you were just stuck in the cave. Did they ever tell you anything while you were in there?
They didn't really tell me anything. They took me to another location and they would like take my blood and do other things to me.
Why would they take... Oh, maybe like a doctor. Doctors take blood.
She kind of shakes her head no.
Not like a doctor?
No.
That's true. Doctors don't put patients in cages. That still seems really weird to me that they would put you in a cage. Did they get you? Like, how did you end up there though? Did they just catch you?
She seems lost in thought, and she just kind of shakes her head. I'm not sure what exactly happened. I don't really remember it all that much.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it'll all work out. We'll find your parents, and it'll all be okay, I guess. Do you know how to play cards?
She nods. At this point, what is everybody else doing in the house?
Craig doesn't know how to make tea, so so he's taking a tea bag and is just stuck it in his mouth and sucking on it.
Oh, Craig.
Or?
Say again?
I was asking you, what are you doing inside the house at this time?
I'm gonna try to go sort through my loot.
Oh.
It's loot. I've kind of just stolen it, but I'm gonna see if I can understand any of what I actually grabbed, because it looked interesting.
Alright, so let's start off with the first thing that you had grabbed originally. If you want to give me a intelligence plus occult roll.
Damn, I should have taken a cult. Maybe this isn't the best time. I'm gonna be rolling chance dice for all of this.
Can I wander in and help?
If you would like to, yeah.
Hey.
Craig,
I may have 1 intelligence, but I have 3 occult.
Craig wanders in. You can see the string of the tea bag hanging out of his mouth.
Hi, Paul. What you doing?
Trying to determine what this stuff is. It looked different.
Huh. Did you just take it because it looks shiny?
A crude way of putting it, but yes.
What are they?
A good question. I'm trying to figure that out.
So, we're gonna look at them. Let's look at them.
Craig, you pick up the totem-looking thing that Four was getting ready, or was looking at. Go ahead and give me the occult plus intelligence check.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
It seems primal in its make. You can't tell what it is, or even what it might have been used for, but you can kind of tell. Give me a craft plus intelligence check.
Ooh, 2.
You can tell that it wasn't made with a normal knife. It almost looks like it was made with claw rather than knife, despite it being made of wood.
This little statue looks handmade. Like, by, no tools, handmade. Fingernails, claws. That sounds painful.
Does not really reveal its intention. Further study would be necessary.
Well, I don't know what it is.
The next thing that Four pulls out is the vampire-looking necklace fang thing.
Ooh, 2 successes.
That is definitely what it appears to be to you. It doesn't appear to be occult outside of the fact that they do appear to be vampire necklaces. Or vampire fangs made into a necklace, almost like a trophy of some sort. Because you can tell they aren't the canine fangs of a dog or a cat or anything like that. They are appropriately sized for a human's mouth.
No, I saw on a show once. These guys were like hunting other monsters, and they found like a vampire, and it drinks blood. This looks like their teeth, like somebody, took their teeth and made it into a necklace.
How impractical. I'm gonna set it aside.
What else is in there?
The next thing. Also, as a side note, as you guys are looking at these things, you can still feel the Azothic presence inside the house. For you remember Aoife threw it into her bag.
Yeah. Okay, we can go look at that afterwards, I reckon.
Alright, the next thing that you end up pulling out of the bag is... It's actually a map of the city of Dublin. As you guys unfold the map and you look at it, you see certain areas marked with red, other areas marked with orange. You can actually see that while it is mainly a map of Dublin, it does have some of the surrounding outside area, and they do have the manor where the manor would be circled with question marks right above the circle.
Well, our HQ has been revealed.
The map seems to be old, however. It's been folded up many times, so a lot of the where it was creased is ripping.
I see. Okay. Oh, how like robot-y I actually am. But can I like just take a picture of it?
Do you have
I guess I have a phone too, honestly.
Yeah, you could do it with your phone.
Take a picture of the map just in case.
All right.
Is this another thing that needs to be rolled for occult, or is it pretty self-explanatory what it is?
It's self-explanatory in that it's a map that highlights certain areas. If you want, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Could I make the argument that my previous like research into these folk can kind of assume what this might be? I get finished my investigation, but
Yeah, if you could, go ahead, that is your investigation roll?
that was the perception that you mentioned. So
Alright,
I got 3 on mine.
okay. One of the things you do notice while looking at this map is the area that was circled in orange actually has a crudely drawn image that looks like it is supposed to be the totem thing. While the red circle has the same teardrop fang shape that the necklace has.
You have just finished listening to this week's chapter of Promethean the Created, 2nd edition, Fading of the Spark, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology, written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener. If you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. And as always, comments are welcomed. Until the next chapter, don't stop asking yourself, what does it really mean to be human?